One, two, three, four. This is Robert Ferguson. Okay, I'm going live. I'm testing some new software, so I want you guys to help me out. So if you can hear me, if I'm clear, loud, well, at least clear, that's important. Then I want you to say, Robert, you sound great. I can hear you. I can see you. I'm with you. So I'm changing some software stuff that I'm working with right now. I was like, you know what? There's no better time than to dive in and do it right now. Like right now. So I'm doing it right now. Okay. Thank you. Somebody. Now, sometimes if you're in a private group, based on the software that I'm playing with, it won't give me your name. So it doesn't hurt if you know that you and I are cool. When you post something, do a dash and then go like, John B, Tana G, Louis C, right? So do something like that. So then I would see your name and I can go, hey, I got you, and I will. Now, sometimes it does pop up and I can actually see you. Okay, let me see. Who is that? Means I can hear you. So Mama somebody says they can hear me. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah. Okay, so I have this quote I'm going to share. But before I share it, if you are new to me, my name is Robert Ferguson. I'm a nutritionist. I'm a guy who cares, and that's why I share. And everything that I do is evidence-based and clinically proven. That's a big deal. If you didn't know it, it's a big deal, meaning what we've done and what we do is extremely legit. And there's not a lot of people in a position that can actually say evidence-based and clinically proven. And when I say that, we're talking about losing weight. We're talking about reversing type 2 diabetes. We're talking about getting off blood pressure medication. We're talking about just helping you be as healthy as possible. Okay. And a lot of it has to do with the methodology as well as the coaching because of the accountability and keeping you engaged. If you don't run from it, we can help you be successful 100%. Now I'm going to look at my phone because I'm doing some testing. Okay, I can see Ruth. What's up, Ruth? Hey, Ruth, give me a call. We got to connect. I miss talking to you. Where you been, girl? What's going on out there in Oklahoma? So what do you think of my set? You know what? The only thing I don't like about this mic is I have a cross I like to wear. I love my cross. This cross says a lot. I mean, the master teacher, seriously, for me, regardless of your religion, regardless of your beliefs, spiritual, all of that, if you don't believe that Jesus Christ is like the Messiah, okay, we don't have to agree on that. But let me tell you, he is a master teacher and taught a lot. And no matter what, because I have a lot of my friends that are Muslim, I have friends that are Mormon, I have friends that represent different, like religions, if you will, as well as like philosophies. Some people are just, whatever, it doesn't matter. When you look at the work of Jesus Christ, amazing, master teacher. And so I wear this cross proudly because he's a master teacher. I've learned so much from the work of Jesus Christ in my life that I'm more than a fan. He's my master teacher. Okay, so has nothing to do with religion, so don't get all caught up and bent out of shape. I'm not trying to create drama. He's a master teacher. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then learn, watch, and read his word, and you will get what I'm saying. Now, in saying that, I did this sermon, and I still would do this sermon. It's one that whenever I get invited to a church, I like to go to. And when I talk about Matthew 7:7 and Matthew 7:8, and in that scripture, the first part, Matthew 7:7, Jesus says, ask. You following me? Seek. And I know that you will always find what you're looking for. So I go with that acronym because he's very clear, right? In 7:7, he says, ask and you will receive. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open unto you. That's Matthew 7:7. And what I find interesting about Matthew 7:7 and 7:8 is that right after that, in Matthew 7:8, and this is an example of a master teacher, he says, if you ask, you will find. If you seek, if you knock. So why would someone say, ask, seek, find, and then follow up and go, if you ask? Oh, because people won't. Like in part 2 of the psychology of weight loss, I made it really clear on 3 things that I believe block many people from getting off the fence and doing something about their health and their weight. And people will watch me talk and there's Robert again. He's talking, and they're overweight and they got all kind of health problems. They ain't doing nothing about it. Just sitting on the fence. I'll get to it. So me saying that is not being sarcastic, but going back to the master teacher, ask and you will receive. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open unto you. The opportunities, everything. Right? And knock is an action. You gotta knock. And he follows up by saying, if you ask, right? I mean, no, that is total. Like I grew up, my mom is sarcastic and I'm sarcastic in some ways. But I believe I've learned over the years that I do it in a way where it's not offensive to people for whatever reason. And not everybody can do it. And I get it. And I'm thankful because I don't mean to insult anyone. But the fact that he goes, all right, so I'll get off of this. I promise. And I'll get to like part 3. But imagine you and I are sitting there and you want to lose weight or you want to get healthier. And I go, hey, the answer to getting healthier, is if you ask, you'll get help. And if you seek, you'll find everything that you need. And if you knock, right, or call me, I'll be there for you. And you go, okay, yeah, I got it. And then I follow up and go, no. I said, if you ask, because you ain't going to ask. If you seek, nah, I'm going to put it off. I'm going to procrastinate. If you knock, that means call me, because you ain't going to call me. I mean, come on. You don't see what I'm saying here? This is like, to me, Matthew 7:8 says everything. Because the opportunities are there for us to get and to receive and to benefit and to maximize. But lack of humility, maybe we're procrastinating, maybe family members or other people are blocking you, like I talked about in part 2. But in this part 3, there's a thing called fear that is blocking people. Ooh. So I'm going to share one of my quotes. And I had the opportunity to go to the town that Mark Twain is born in, Hannibal, Missouri. And Mark Twain, who has many quotes, he says, do the thing you fear most, and the death of fear is certain. What? Do the thing you fear, and the death of fear is certain. Fear blocks a lot of people, you guys. Now, if you agree with me in the comments, if you're catching me live or the replay, I want to hear it. Like, who believes that? Really. So I'm looking at my comments. It says, someone is saying, I speak the same kind of sarcasm. Okay. Okay. So we have that. Oh, that's right. Sorry, Ruth. I apologize. You told me that you had the knee surgery. I still want to talk to you. I want to hear how you're doing. Okay. I want to hear how you're doing. So let me know. So let's connect. But if you don't believe what I'm saying is real, Why is it today more people than ever are obese, are overweight, are dealing with health problems? I mean, everybody's talking, but like seriously, why are more people today than ever? You have more health clubs than ever. You have more grocery stores that are saying we have healthy foods than ever. You have insurance companies that are doing this thing called food as medicine and food prescription. They're giving people fruits and vegetables more than ever. Restaurants are saying we got all these opportunities more than ever. Gurus and fitness experts and people like myself are out there talking about it more than ever. But every year, we are fatter and sicker. There's more books on weight loss and health than ever. There's more talk about it than ever. I mean, come on. Let's get real. Have a moment with me. Have a moment. Have a moment with me. Why is it that we're getting worse? The data's just come out. Cancer is up way higher than ever. More colon cancer than ever. More personal trainers than ever. More people exercising than ever. But yet, we're fatter and we're sicker. I would like to just sit here until someone can come and share with me not why that is, but what can we do? Where is the solution here? Doctors, physicians are fatter and sicker than ever. Nurses are fatter and sick. These are people who they treat someone who's overweight, who's sick because of their lifestyle, and they're overweight and they're sick. Help me understand this. Seriously, I mean, this is what we do. Help me understand. I mean, today, I have 2 new partners, and we formed a medical health plan. And every time we present it in front of someone today who I have the utmost respect, very knowledgeable, like his whole life spent in the health care world, insurance companies and all of that, and he saw it. Last week we put it in front of these clinicians in Memphis, and they were like, "Oh my God!" So I can tell you right now from what we do, every time I put it in front of people who aren't aware of my work, they love it. Every time. Every time. Now, fitness experts that may catch this, they don't want people to know about what we're doing because it's better than what they're doing. And that's not ego. That's the truth. So they're going to oppress what we're doing. Now, they may listen to me because a lot of them do, and they steal ideas of mine, things that I share. They'll go share, regurgitate it to their clients and people they meet and try to make it look like it's theirs, but it's not theirs, and it ain't going nowhere. So you have all these people who are gaslighting and people who are just pretending, and they are blocking the opportunity for other people to have access to the truth because they're thinking about themselves. And the reason they do that is fear. Now, low self-esteem plays a role in it, but it's fear. Instead of going, "Hey, I met this guy named Robert Ferguson. I'm telling you, this is the best thing I've seen. It may even block me. Maybe it's going to block me from getting business, but I can't keep it. I got to share it because this is something I got to share the truth." They don't do that. People don't do that, you guys. Fear blocks so many people from doing the right thing. There are people that I have helped lose weight, reverse their diabetes, get off statins, get off high blood pressure medication, get off metformin, become healthy. And they will not let other people know about it because maybe their laziness or their lack of being able to engage with it, they won't even share with other people because of fear of how they're going to feel when that person goes, "Oh my God, this is great." Fear. Fear blocks many people from doing many things. If we went off of truth, things would be different. And I'm going to tell you right now, if someone reaches out to me, because I post a lot on LinkedIn, a lot of professionals, a lot of fitness people, nutrition people, if they have something better than what I'm recommending, I will go, let's go. I would be all about and embrace. I would go to my partners. I would go to even my coaches. We have 160 coaches. I would let them know I found something better. I'm good with that because I'm not afraid. I'm not a chump. If I find something that is better, I am going to embrace it. And I may have to change my whole business. Maybe I'll just jump on board with that. But I have not seen anything better than what we do. I haven't. But if it's out there, I'm inviting anyone. If you have a program, if you have a weight loss solution, if you have a health solution, and it's better than what I'm promoting and what I've developed over many years, and I'm putting out there in our coaches, if it's better than what we do, I will 1000% be on board with it, with no hesitation. Who else is saying that? Ask some of these plans if they would be willing to do that, because I'll show up and go, hey, I have something better than what you do. They're not going to do that. It's a thing called capitalism. It's called business. What they want to do is suppress what we do so that you don't know that there's something better than what they're selling you. But I'm willing, I will go on any board. And I've been doing this for years. And I've been on all kinds of TV shows. I've been on a lot of boards. Please, can someone reach out to me and share with me something that's better? They're not going to do it because of fear. You may not even want to lose weight or take a gamble because of fear that you're not going to be successful. And I get it. I do. We're talking psychology, you guys. I'm not selling my program. I'm not trying to get you to do my program. I'm just sharing with you a truth, and a truth that really will set you free. If there was a better methodology, I want to know about it. I really do. There isn't. And if there was, I'd be like, there's something better. And I actually would reach out. So let's say that there's a better weight loss program than what we do. I would actually want to meet them. I would talk to them and I would say, man, maybe there's some things about what we do with Diet Free Life that can make what you're doing better, even though I'm saying yours is better. But I haven't seen it. And I'm not beating up on people. I've looked at Noom, Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, Nutrisystem, Keto, Paleo, Carnivore. I've looked at them all. And, Octavia, this other one that was introduced to me a few years ago, they don't even come close. And this is not bragging. I mean, we got to get to this place where we can just share the truth. And that means I would admit if there's something better than our methodology, I want to know about it. So that's my call to action. I'm not afraid. I'm cool with it. Seriously. And those who have experienced the Diet Free Life methodology, you know what's up. You know what's up. And others are searching, trying to find something. 5 years goes by, 8 years, 10 years, and then they reach back out to me. They eventually come back in time. They try to figure it out. They try to come up with, maybe they don't like my attitude, or maybe they get mad at me because I don't do something for them. I don't know. And they try to reinvent and come up with some other program. They try to steal ideas from it. And yeah, go ahead and go do that. And if I ever get wind of it, I confront them on it, and then they go silent because they know they're lying. So you have these people who are lying, people who are afraid, they're fearful, instead of let's be real, let's help people. Because some of you want to lose weight, but you're like, I don't want to start another diet and it doesn't work. Well, I'm here to tell you that I would love to help you. We would love to help you. If you don't want to be coached by me, I have another 160 coaches that can help you. You reach out to us and say, hey, I would like to work with another coach, and I don't want to work with Robert. You think I'm gonna take offense to that? I don't care. I just want to see people be successful. And we can find someone that fits well with your personality. So anyway, don't let fear block you from living your best life. Don't let fear block you. You know, when I used to teach the martial arts, and we would talk about fear a lot. And I'll end on this. And there was an acronym, maybe you've heard of, it's called false evidence appearing real. Meaning it appears to be real, but it's not. It appears to have some evidence that makes it like legit, but it's not. And oftentimes we get clouded and we can't see. And I was talking to one of my partners who's absolutely amazing. I look forward to introducing her to the world. I call her Lady T. She gets it because she's seen it. She's experienced it. And the goal here is to open people's eyes and put them in a position to win. When it comes to weight loss and improving our health, we can all win. So let's win. Let's win together. Okay. And again, I'm serious. So there's two parts of this talk, and I got to get out of here. One, fear is blocking a lot of people. And most of the fear I'm referring to is that they don't think they'll be successful. So it's the fear of failing that blocks a lot of people. Fear of failing. And I get it because you have experience with different programs. I get it. And for a baby step, we have an 8-week fat loss challenge. I say, do the challenge. You don't need a coach, just do the challenge. So then you get introduced, you can have some fun, and it really is fun. Our challenge is like, this is the most fun challenge that we've done. I mean, for me personally, because I'm doing it too. I would say go for it. And I'm not going to say you have nothing to lose because you have everything you want to lose. I'm talking about weight. So, but the fear part, that's the part that is blocking many people from taking the next step. Let's take the next step. Let's make this happen. Let me see. Is there something else that I want to share? No. Just my heart. And I have compassion for you. Okay. Let me just say hi to a few people that I can see their name. So I see, well, hey, look at Sheila Cruz. Sheila, you know you get the best results when I'm coaching you, girl. I don't know what you're waiting on. And if you want to put that to the test, then they put it to the test. But you know, there's something about having a coach. And I know it feels good, but hey, I have a nutrition coach and I have a business coach, and I ain't letting them go. I'm not. No way. Because it works for me. It keeps me accountable. It keeps me focused. And so I ain't giving that up. So I tell people, because, I've had people say, so Robert, you've been in business all these years. You don't need no business coach. Who the hell are you to tell me what I need? You don't even have a business. Let me do me. I'm happy. Well, you're spending, I think that's extra money, spending all that extra money, and you don't need, like, what? Get out of my business. I'm happy. I like having a business coach. And I like having a nutrition coach. Well, you're like Mr. Weight Loss Guy, America's Fat Loss Coach. You've written books about nutrition and weight loss. What do you have a nutrition coach for? Are you serious right now? Who are you to ask me questions? I mean, I'm happy. Focus on you. I'm keeping my nutrition coach. And if I lose my nutrition coach, God forbid, I have coaches that I've trained that will be great coaches. Dee Dee Miller, where you at, girl? Dee Dee is a great coach. Lisa Marie, where you at? She's a great coach. Susie Lopez, come on, give me a call, girl. Now, do I know more about the science, maybe the biology and blah, blah, blah about maybe, but that's not what I need them as my coach for. I like accountability. I like having someone I can talk to and not lose focus and get too far off track. You know how many people I've coached and then I stopped coaching them and I talk to them 6 months later and they're 50 pounds heavier? Like, what? Was that worth it? No, I like accountability. Whether you're working with me or whoever, I like accountability. Yeah, for me. Now, some people just want to keep playing these games with themselves. Nah. So if anything, I have a fear of like not being wise and then seeing what happens. Forget that. I've met too many people lose 100 pounds and you see them a year later and they gain every pound back. You think that helps their self-esteem and they feel great and they're skipping through the house? No, they feel like that's horrible. Then some people go, well, you know, once I gain about 20 pounds, and once I get that 20 pounds off, you know, I'm gonna call Robert then. What? And so many people will just put off doing what they know would be beneficial for them because they're embarrassed. That's lack of humility I talked about in the last part. Then there's fear. Oh, what is he going to say? Oh, he's going to make a comment. Oh, I'm going to like, oh. They get in their own way. That's what people do. I get it though. I'm not beating you up. I get it. I really do. And I'll end on this because there's a lady and her name starts with a K. So I'll just go there. She was doing so good. I was coaching her. She was doing so good. Oh man, there's so many actually I'm thinking about now. I had this one lady I was coaching and her hemoglobin A1C was way up. Way up. And I bet she's watching this and she knows what I'm talking about. Not in a bad way, but my heart goes out to you, my friend. She was doing so well. Her fasting glucose would be over 200. And I remember the day that she sent me her numbers and her fasting glucose was like 99, 95. And I was like, wow. And then it started climbing up. And then she decided she didn't want to be coached. And it wasn't the money because I had her in a program where it wasn't expensive. I gifted her into a program that it wasn't $500 a month, $1,500 a month. She literally was paying $50 a month in this special program that I made available. Now, don't be calling me, reaching out, trying to get that. That's not just for everybody. But anyway, for $50 a month, she was getting the same thing that major celebrities and professional athletes and people who have money were paying. And she quit. Wow. I wonder how things are going right now. And that's not being sarcastic. I put everything on it that things are not going well. And some of you guys who have high levels of glucose, your hemoglobin's climbing, you're every year you're a year older. Soon you're going to start to feel like you're going to have neuropathy. You're going to lose feeling in your fingers and your toes. Your eyesight's going to start to go. And they're going to tell you that, hey, you're going to hurt your toe or something. And now they're going to look at possibly amputating, trying to increase the flow of blood. You have to spend all this extra money. You have to buy these socks. You have to spend way more money than down $50. And you know I'm telling the truth. Man, if we get older, take this shit seriously. Anyway, I wanted to test this. I really did. So let me see. Who's there? Love, prayers for Kay. Thank you. That was very sweet. Yes, let's pray for Kay. And there's a whole bunch of other ones I like to pray for. I actually pray for a lot of my clients. It breaks my heart. It really does. I have moments sometimes when I'm driving and if certain songs come on, I literally tear up. Sometimes I'm crying, I have to pull over. And then I find out that certain people died. Like I found out someone died today, actually, that one of my clients looked into it. Someone I was like, yeah, we should reach out to this person that we used to know really well. And sent me a text probably about an hour ago. And he died. I didn't know it. I feel horrible about it. He died in 2021. It wasn't COVID or anything like that. It was health related. I'm not saying I could have saved him, but I was really surprised. And I mean, I have great memories. When I close my eyes, I have great memories, of this person. And it also reminds me that we're getting older. You know what I mean? And I'm thankful, man. I'm thankful for so many of you that are alive and I get to talk to and I know. I'm thankful. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to know some really good people. Because we can't be here forever. So yeah. Today that threw me off a little bit. So I'm gonna go have a drink actually. Yeah, I'm gonna have a dirty martini. Because he liked dirty martinis, and I've been playing with them. So I'm gonna go have a dirty martini and do a toast to my man. Yeah. Actually, his name is Pops Krasnu. Love some Pops, man. I had good times with him. So anyway, life is good, man. Life is good. We are getting older. But you know what? Love is real. Love is real. Love is real. So if you don't have love in your life, I pray that you get love in your life. I pray that you connect with someone. I didn't say sex. I said love. Someone that cares about you, comfort you. And if sex can be part of, have a good old time. I mean, have a blast. I'm just saying love. Love is good. Love is good. Okay, so far I'm actually liking this new platform. So we're going to stick with it. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you. I talked way longer than I wanted to, but if you have not gone to our YouTube channel, because we're getting ready to come out with our new updated podcast, I have a new, amazing, awesome co-host. Can't wait to introduce this lady. It's going to be good. So anyway, thank you. I appreciate you. Fear is real. But if we do the thing we fear, the death of that fear is certain. I'm Robert Ferguson. I share because I care. Until the next one, peace. I gotta go.